Hello! Welcome in. Oh, we're unfocused. There we go. Welcome, welcome, everybody. CJ Gladback, thank you for the raid. Deep Surface, hello. In your good hands, chill music, run away to eat food. No worries. Thank you so much, CJ. If you're still here, feel free to drop a link that we can all go follow. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Bigman. So we're working on this little birdhouse slash mailbox. I changed it up from what we did this morning. So this morning we did this. And I liked it, but the oval, I wasn't liking it as much. So I ended up scanning this into my computer and then doing like a computer oval so it's like more even, and then doubling it and then like expanding my drawing, and then I traced it to this one. So that's what we're doing. It's the same thing, it's just like a little bit different. So what I want to do is I'm going to make it this way with a background, because I wanted to kind of have a background like a bookplate would. But then also I can digitally select just the birdhouse mailbox and kind of have that as a separate, more minimal logo as well. But this way I can have like a fun full image that would look nice on something where we would need a full image, you know? But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Welcome in. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with this area. It's basically going to be kind of grassy area. I'm gonna have to erase the wood grain underneath where the leaves are. Draxion, welcome in. Happy Friday. Also, yesterday I broke my water bottle, which I'm a little upset about. I dropped it on my way in. We went for a walk and I dropped it on my way inside and the handle part just completely broke off. Like this is supposed to connect to here and like clip onto things. So now I keep trying to grab it from the back and I'm like, wait. I've almost scratched myself on this thing a couple times. Work lurks, enjoy your work lurk, Lady Atria? Athria? Yeah, that's okay. I've had that water bottle for a really long time and I can still use it. And I have the piece, so I think we could probably super glue it back on. I think we could do it. Just for now, I keep like trying to grab it in the same spot I normally do and it just does not work. Steve Surreal, welcome in. How are you today? Want to do acrylics, but I know that I don't know enough. You don't have to know that much for acrylic. Acrylic's a pretty basic medium, and you kind of learn as you go, as with most things. You're not gonna really learn more about acrylic by continuing to do graphite. Yeah, my Friday's been going pretty well. I actually have a friend who's going to be coming over later for a little bit. It's kind of last minute plans, but it'd be nice to hang out with her. Oh wait, that one should be smaller. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Okay, so then over here I'm gonna make this more grassy. She's good. She's hanging out. Might do it for a small daily piece. Don't want to switch between more than two mediums at the same time. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when learning to do art, if you feel like trying something out, I just say go for it. And you don't have to do it daily or anything, but yeah, if you want to do like two kind of daily pieces. Yeah, it's been a while since you've stopped in, Steve. I hope everything's been going well. And you feel like there's enough learned with graphite? Okay. Whatever works for you. No complaints here. That's good. Does anyone have any fun weekend plans? I'm trying to think about what my weekend plans are. Um, we kind of moved so fiance's birthday was yesterday, but he only got like 2 to 3 hours of sleep the night before, so we kind of shifted his birthday stuff to the weekend instead. Because he was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy like anything right now. I'm too tired. So, um, yeah, we just kind of moved it all to the weekend. So that'll be fun. It's not anything major, but it's should still be fun. Where am I putting it? Over here. Trying to figure out where I put the sparrow. Maybe more this way. The other option is over here, coming from the side. Only that you don't move at all. Well, don't worry. If you're drawing that often, you're definitely going to move forward. There's no way you can't. As long as you keep practicing and keep looking back at your work and seeing what areas you want to improve on and stuff, I think it should be good. I kind of like it with two, honestly. I was just drawing it like this so I could figure out which one I wanted, but I almost like it with the two. Hmm. Usually I don't like things in twos because the even number doesn't look good for composition. but in this situation, it kind of works. More things, more daily. Having a lot of skill in something takes a lot of time. Oh yeah, that's for anything. It's okay, you just kind of have to keep going at it and keep practicing. Okay, so I think I like the 2. Mhm. Sorry, fiance's working on the grocery list. Otherwise, it sounds like a very out of the blue question. Are falafels usually in the first section? Okay, so then I need to figure out what to do for hmm. I don't know that I like this part. At least not all of it. So I think I'm gonna remove some of these. Okay, so I'm gonna emphasize the longer grass that's around here. Oh, 1 second. Okay. So I think I like that a little bit better. Your strategy changed again? I feel like every day you come in, you're like, my next strategy is this. One thing you're bad at 100 times. If it doesn't work, hit the books. Yeah, that would definitely work. It's just getting a rhythm for drawing things. Okay, so this part doesn't need that line. That you don't overthink and get sad and change it again. Okay. Captain, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. How was your stream? What were you doing today? Okay, so I need to get a size 01 pen. Hello, how was your stream today? Oh wait, first I need to do the birds. I forgot to do that. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Finished a logo I was working on, started drawing Black Widow. Oh, cool. And the stream was okay? That's good. I'm also working on a logo, but it's more of a logo like styled after a book plate, so it's a full illustration that I'm then gonna like make a more simplistic logo out of by taking out this element. But I want there to be a full illustration version of it, because it's very me. So here we are. Do you want to share anything you were working on today or just in general that you work on? You're welcome to share any links, Instagram, website, shop, anything like that. I'm trying to look up a reference for a sparrow, and I keep getting references for swallows, which are different. And I don't know why. Those are coming up instead. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because my phone was autocorrecting. There we go. We're back in Sparrowland. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to change up the positioning of this one. And let's open up your Instagram. So what was the logo you were working on? Was it a commission? Gonna open a few pieces of yours here so you can look at them. Something for yourself? Oh, cool. I'm just opening a few things. And then we can admire them. Oh, this is so cute. Just making sure that these work. There we go. Okay, now we can share. Little boop. There we go. This is such a cool combo. I love this. What would you call a buck and an eagle combined? Would you call it a beagle? Or would you call it something else because that's already taken? When I was on the Game of Thrones hype train, I wanted to create a family sigil. Oh, okay, like a crest kind of thing. Now I made it into a logo instead. Cool. This one has some really fun lighting. Look at the way that the sunset is hitting on the rocks and everything. Very nice. Kept calling it a buckle. That's good. Oh, it's based on mythology, Chimera, and a Bellerophon. I don't think I know that one. This is very cool. I like how the fingers are very like pointy at the end, and then this hand looks really good too. And the shine on the shield is nice. It's fun too. Very bold colors. Also, look at this pig. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at the fuzz. And the eyes are so adorable. I love how soft the colors are. Really, it's lends to the soft cuteness of pigs. And I really like this ant. Is that... Wait. Is that the ant from Bug's Life hiding over there? What was his name? Flick? Oh my gosh. But I do like this a lot. Oh, raid! Uh, Softmod, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're just admiring the work of Captain K because they raided in just before you. But welcome in. How was your stream today? Yeah, I like how this leaf is. The two-tone leaf is really fun. Miradoki, welcome in. Hello, Jody. Hello, hello. Challenge for February, my first time painting animals. Oh, I think somebody Valerian did that challenge too. Scarlet, welcome. Geodesign, welcome, welcome. Lydia Pancakes, hello. Flick the Ant, yeah. When Let's Brock rated in. Oh, nice. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. How was your stream? We were just admiring the art of Captain K on Twitch there, and then also this is their Instagram. I love the shadows on this one. Really well done. And a little whale. Also, the lighting on this one, super impressive. The next one I'm giving a spider warning. Naggin, look away for a second. It is a cute spider, though, I have to say. Look how fuzzy. Thank you so much for sharing. And for the raid. As told by Angela, welcome in. Played Half-Life tonight. We usually do art streams. Cool. Do you want to share any of your art? Feel free. Don't like spiders either, so I had to go cute. Yeah, that's like, jumping spiders are really cute.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Miradoki, thank you for the follow. But yeah, we're working on some ink work today. I'm still in the sketch phase right now. But I'm doing like it's like gonna be a logo thing, which is what I'm working on. I'm working on the full illustration, and then I'm gonna isolate part of it for the full look, like the smaller logos. But we do a lot of watercolor art around here. We also do a lot of ink work, especially recently. I've done a lot of ink work. What have we done recently? We did this one yesterday, which was fun. And then I've been doing a lot of greeting card illustrations. So these are for newlyweds. So it'd be like, it's official. There's two different ones because I needed to make a second couple so that I could like swap them out digitally to make a card with 2 brides and a card with 2 grooms. So I needed to do double the amount of couples. So these 2 brides are gonna be together in one card and these 2 grooms. I have to do the same for these 2, but I haven't. But that one's for It's Official. And then this one is for To Have and to Toad. And then this is Moly Matrimony. And this is the beginning of the other frog couple. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of ink stuff lately. And then usually I do a lot of watercolor. But yeah. Fairy tale picture book like. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, the fishy wedding. We were joking yesterday that it probably happens in this river. Like, this is where you arrive and you just like walk into the river to go to the fish wedding. But yeah, so right now I'm working on this guy, which is a logo of a birdhouse slash mailbox. It's like sparrows delivering mail. So that's what we're working on right now. I'm just drawing the sparrows before we do some inking. And just zooming in a little bit so I can... Is that too bright? Yeah, it's too bright. But yeah, Soph, if you want to share any of your art stuff from other streams, like if you have your Instagram or website or shop, anything like that, feel free. In this day and age, everything is streamed. Yeah, we also have a lot of puns here. It just kind of happens that way. Okay, so I'm going to put the head up here. I'm going to blob this. I'm going to hold it, the feet. And this is the wing. I think I have to move it up a little bit more. Here's your Insta. Perfect. No worries, yeah. I hope you enjoy your rest. Have a good weekend. Let's look at your lovely, lovely art. Oh, it's so cute. cute. Okay, we're gonna look at this here. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bloop. Look at all the colors. Also, I love this style. That's really fun. Day 18 of 100 fairy tales. What? I didn't know that was a thing. That's fun. Look at these guys. These are so cute. I love the stamp style. Ooh. This is so cute. I love the colors that you use. Oh, I like these fish too. That turned out really well. Bigger piece before you simplify it. Helps get the idea in your head more comfortable transforming it. Yeah. Plus then there's like you can play around with it because there's a full size and like a more minimal one. So there's two different ones to kind of play around with on different things. So if I wanted like a full illustration logo, I already have that done. But if we need like something for um what's the word? Like embossing or anything like that, then that'd be the more simplified one. Look at this one. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love both of them. Oh my gosh. Woo, look at the colors here. Drew some frogs. They're poison. I also really like to draw frogs. Actually, been working on a big piece full of 60 different frog species in watercolor. It's been a lot, but it's really fun. I love this. I love the pink underpainting. We first came in, you were doing your frog layer project. Yeah, I still have to, I'm still not done. It's just a long, long process. So it's one of those that's like in between other things I'm working on. I'm working on that because it's a lot. Look at this. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, such cute stuff. Look at this. Aw. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for sharing your lovely work with us. Lexus, hello. Positive self-talk. Okay, positive self-talk is haven't been feeling the best today. But I'm proud of myself for kind of working on stuff anyways. Even I'm taking it easy with myself, but also I'm like getting stuff done at the same time, which is really nice. So yeah, that's my positive self-talk. I'm doing a good job with that. I'm gonna move this little guy right here. He's holding a smaller letter, a bird-sized letter, of course. This is like a giant letter to a bird. This would be like getting, I don't know, like your college certificate or something in the mail. Okay, so there's one. What kind of mail do you think they'd bring? Only good news or a bit of everything? I think so. This is for a wedding stationery company kind of thing. So they only deal in wedding invites and like save the dates and things like that. No bad mail unless like you didn't want to know someone was getting married. I mean, that might be bad mail to somebody. Trauma, drama. Yeah. It's like your ex is getting married and you're reminded that you haven't found anyone yet and you start to feel bad about yourself even though you shouldn't because their marriage is a sham. So, it's fine. Lexus, you changed your name color. You're pink now. Not being able to come around often. Law school's been tough. Oh my gosh, yeah. Had enough time to solve most of your problems. That's good. I love this alert. Me too. Designing stuff for your job? Kind of. So mostly I do like illustration and I have a Patreon where I have like a sticker and a print club and everything. And I sell that kind of stuff, but I don't really do logos too often. This is actually for my own logo with a friend. Because we're going to be making wedding invitations because I'm getting married this year and she's getting married next year and we've designed all of our stationery for it and we've loved it. So we're gonna do other people's weddings too because we don't really want to stop doing it. A mail bird, that sounds fun, right? Who wouldn't want a bird to deliver their mail? Thank you. Yeah, when I was making my invitations, I was really enjoying it, but I couldn't find anybody making invites like that. So it was like, oh, well, what if somebody wanted this and they couldn't find it? Because I couldn't find it. I found something somewhat similar, but it was really expensive. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I want this thing. Thank you. No worries, yeah. Fully fledged sneaky little form. Yeah, they sneak into your windows at night, give you mail. I imagine one of them eventually, like, once they're done with the wedding industry, they're gonna become one of those people who have to like deliver your summons to court. And, like, are you Benny Badger? Yes, you've been served, Benny. They might come back to the wedding industry one day, but at that point they're just, they don't feel happiness anymore. They switch jobs. They gotta follow their passion, yeah. Maybe their passion is serving people. Yeah. I'm gonna make that shorter on that side. Tried my first leeks a while ago. I don't know where they've been my whole life. What do leeks taste like? I don't think I've ever had them either. It's definitely not a vegetable like I grew up eating. I think I've had them in soup before, but not in a way that they were distinct enough to separate from the other things in the soup, you know? Are they kind of like celery or like bok choy, where they don't have much of a that much of a taste themselves? An earthy onion. Oh, I wouldn't expect that. Had leeks in your bucket. Have you ever heard that "There's a hole in my bucket" song? I know that entire thing. It's a long song. It's a really long song, and I remember the entire thing. It gets stuck in my head sometimes, and I can't escape it. Kind of looks like a parrot because the beak is too big. Get over here. Karaoke time. Prefer onion? Okay. Do you like green onion? I like green onion a lot. Draw an angry face on a leak, put it under the sink. Let there, yeah, a serious leak in the bathroom. I love that. That's like that Vine with the beat. And there's that song that's like, I sneezed on the beat and the beat got sicker. And they play that lyric and then they like show a montage of them like a beat tucked into bed and like taking its temperature and then like them mourning the beat. Need to make this one go a little further up because that's not working. These little birds are very little. How's everybody doing? Just drawing these forever. It's not as bad as this morning when we were drawing the oval for like basically half the stream. We didn't even use it. I ended up redoing it. Just sitting here thinking about food. Do you have something fun that you're gonna have for dinner? Or something delicious in mind? Or you're not sure yet? Not yet. Yeah. That's what I thought. Typically around this time, you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna have yet. Apple mozzarella brats. Hmm. I could see that being good. You don't have to be sorry. Just because I don't eat meat doesn't mean like you're not allowed to talk about it. You're out of veggie broth? You should get that. We have this veggie broth powder that makes it really good because I don't use veggie broth super often. So, usually if I want to use it, like and then I use half of it and the rest is in the fridge, I have to like find other recipes. So we have this, it's like they have normal vegetable broth, but the one I have is like a mushroom vegetable broth. And it's just like a tablespoon of that with hot water, and then you have your cup of vegetable broth, and it's cheaper in the long run, and it lasts forever. I think we got it at the Asian grocery store. You should be overcome with remorse. Who is this tiny letter for? It's so small. These sparrows probably change the invitation size based on what kind of animal the invitation is going to so that it's not too big or small for them. Dried mushrooms. Suppose I could blend that into a powder. Oh yeah, you can do that. I don't know exactly how veggie broth. It'll be veggie broth technically. Might have to season it though. Oh, you should get nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast. It's so good. You want yeast that's lacking in nutrition? Oh, so like bread yeast? I'm sure that has nutrition in it too. Gonna try planting my basil and oregano tomorrow for a small balcony planter. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's very exciting. Um, I can't plant anything outside yet. It's really nice this week and almost hit like 30 degrees Celsius earlier, like the other day. But next week is supposed to be back down to like, I think it's going down to 4 Celsius. So not the time to plant things. After next week, maybe. Feel like it's gonna be like switching the weather back and forth. It's always the worst time of year. Everybody has a headache. It's awful. Today's nice. Right now it's 24. Hmm. Okay. So I think because I need to fit the font like around here. So the oval almost needs to move upwards. So maybe let's do that before we go further. Also get headaches with weather swings. Yeah. For me, it's like my joints start to hurt, but thankfully it's usually when the weather changes from like a sudden temperature to get lower, but when the temperature is getting higher, it's not too bad. So next week might be a little rough, but it's not going to be super cold. It's just like a down to 4 degrees. It's cold, but not super cold. Lisa Jarwell, welcome in. How are you? We are just about to retrace the oval from this over, but we're doing a little bird, like a mail delivery service by birds as a logo right now. But welcome in.
What's the
Yeah, I'm
Elvish
gonna
word
move
for
the
friend?
oval out, I think. The big brush, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Lisa, of course. Big brush, welcome in. Illustrating Christy, welcome, welcome. A mail delivery service? You gotta talk to the rain clouds about that. Okay, so I'm gonna yeah, I'll reposition the oval. So I'm just gonna erase it fully for now. But I need it to go up more because the birds don't leave room for the text of the logo. Thank you. What were you doing on your stream today? How did it go? Okay. I'm sorry for the light, but I need to turn this on for a second. Look away if you don't want light in your face. Actually, oh, I messed it up already. That's okay. We don't need it to be too bright because the oval is pretty dark. Okay, so right now it's there, and I'm going to move it up. I still need room for the words on the bottom, but I need room for the words on the top as well. The other thing is I can shrink the image down later, but okay, let's try that. Working on this pencil illustration and stream was great. Oh, good. Do you want to share any of your art? Totally feel free to. Your art is absolutely wonderful. If you want to share an Instagram, a website, a shop, anything like that. Gonna be in your lurk den. No worries. Yeah. Yeah, definitely take a break. If you need to lurk, definitely feel free. I'm glad your stream went well. But for anyone else coming in, welcome, welcome. So this is going to be an ink illustration. And I typically work in watercolor, but I've been doing a lot of ink stuff lately. I just realized that today, like, huh, I've been doing a lot of ink. But yeah. And today this is going to be a full illustration for a logo, and then there's going to be, I'm going to do like a more simplistic version where it's just the little birdhouse with the birds. But this version's going to be a bit more detailed, so there's two different detail levels to pick from based on what it's going on. Oh, thank you. I'm going to share your Instagram in just a second. I just wanted to finish tracing this because if I stop, then it's going to move from its spot and it's not going to be able to line up again the same way. Or it might, but you know. Okay. Boop. We have an oval. But I can show you guys the Animal Wedding series here. I do have them. With the frogs getting married, I love how the frogs turned out. I'm really happy with that one. So I have the frogs. So they're all for wedding greeting cards that you would give with your gift. Not that one. Um, but yeah, so we have the two fish. I'm making two versions of each animal so that I can digitally swap the couples to have cards with two brides and two grooms. So those are the It's Official greeting card. And then we have to Havin' to Toad and then Moly Matrimony. But yeah, that's been really fun so far. Thank you, Christy. Okay, let's check out your Instagram. There's also a coffee there. I always want to say Ko-Fi, but I hear people say coffee, so I just go with it. Need to eat. Go eat, Prue. Okay, let's check out your wonderful art. So Lisa is an absolutely amazing artist. The most impressive stuff. Let me see if I can... Aha, there we go. Okay. This is so cool. Look at the perspective on that. It's beautiful. Perspective is so hard. You are amazing at it. A cutout. I love doing cutouts like this. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Here at Ko-Fi rather than coffee, but it makes no sense because you're giving people Ko-Fi or coffee. This is a live sketch, the landscape study. It's so good. Also, the details, absolutely just incredible. I don't draw humans too often. I draw hands rarely, like on the rare occasion. But that's about it for humans. Not big on faces, but this is super impressive. And when I say not big on faces, I mean like me drawing them. Other people drawing them, I'm like, wow. Look at this. So cool. The other thing about Lisa's work is it usually has some really deep thought behind it, um, and just like meaning behind it. And you can kind of get that from these, like you can draw your own meaning. But there's always, it seems, whenever Lisa's drawing something and I go into the stream, they always have like a really strong emotional significance to explain behind it. And I think that's so cool, just drawing with intention. Ooh, oh no, we're in the land of maybe we're in the land of new drawings. Didn't even realize until we were like halfway down. Cannot escape. That's okay. No, I love it. It was beautiful, but we don't normally show it on stream. Um, but your old art is really good too. Here, wait, let me do it this way. Bloopity bloop. I'm opening this, and I'm opening. Ooh. And okay. There we go. Okay, look how pretty the hair is. It's absolutely beautiful. And then look at this. The detail on the tail, so cool. Thank you so much for sharing. Always look up to Laura and you for animals. Aw, a sensitive person. Yeah. Test? You are visible, Nuka-Cola. Did I miss your message before or something? Or was your chat not working? I don't see... The last thing you said was about your headaches from weather swings. Or talking about headaches from weather swings. Of course, yeah. Thank you so much for the raid and for sharing your work with us. Yeah, so we're about to start the inking of this now that we've moved up the oval. Just needed to send a random message. Oh, no worries. Okay. So I think I'm gonna start the inking. A little nerve-wracking, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. I need my other pen though, because this one is a little bit more worn down than this one is. So let's do that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn that on. I know it's pretty bright for seeing the pencil, but as we do more pen, it'll be better. And I'm also just gonna edit the brightness, turn it down. So you can see a little better, hopefully. There we go. It's better than it was. It's just when I'm doing things with such fine line work, it's hard for me to do with low light, and I don't want to strain my eyes or anything. So we just have a little bit of a harder time seeing things for now. Lisa, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Go take a break. Go relax. Thank you so much again for everything. Lucifer, welcome in. Thank you. So are you. For introducing. This is great. Oh, thank you, Yusuf. Okay, so then this part.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Prostin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Melon.
We're working on this bird mailing system today. All right, so I think I'm gonna
What's
do
the Elvish word
the
for friend?
stand up until there. Adrian, thank you for the follow.
Melon.
And I'm making it a little wobbly and a
What's
little
the Elvish word for
wavy.
friend?
Lucifer, thank you for the follow. My goodness. Yeah, so I'm making this a little wavy and wobbly because it's a piece of wood, so it's a little bit not completely straight. And then we're going to do the fun line. So actually, wait, I should do the leaves on top first because otherwise I'm going to cross them with the lines where they're not supposed to be. So I'm going to put our leafies in here. All the leafies. Okay, so now we're gonna do the wood swirly twirly lines. That's a technical term right there. Okay, so I just want to erase the pencil behind that part so I can see what's going on in case we have any parts that I missed. Need to do there. I'm not erasing near the birds because the birds are not inked yet. I'm excited to do like inky detail on everything though. So I can see a couple spots in the wood grain where I want to touch it up. I'm going to make these go down and that's going to connect to here. And then I'm going to swirly twirly this way. I'm putting one here. I'm Lurk. Hello, Prue. Had to cook something to tide me over until dinner. Oh, you didn't cook dinner yet? What did you end up cooking as a snack before dinner? Bowl of teriyaki stir-fried veggies. Ooh, yum. All right, so let's do this part here. Usually have to end up cooking or eating extra stuff at night to hit. Oh, okay. I feel like with when you're eating like a high volume of veggies and stuff, um like you feel full in the moment because of the amount of food, but then like later on you might need something else or yeah, or like to have a minimum amount of things too. Cabbage soup. Hmm. A whole quart of it. Okay. Yeah, cabbage is a very diet food. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like it. I'm not a big cabbage fan. Haven't found a way that I like enjoy it. Like it's okay, it's there, but I'm like, yeah, it's tolerable. It's just I don't find it good. Like I've had cabbage rolls and it's okay like that, but I could just as easily have rolls with something else that's not cabbage and like it wouldn't really change that much. If anything, it would taste better. Caramelizing it? No, I don't think so. But what do you have caramelized cabbage with? Do you just eat it by itself? When you think you're done cooking it double the time? Yeah. Do you just, what do you have it with though? Just as a side or something? I think for me, I think the issue comes in because it's like more of a leafy vegetable. So my brain associates it with like the same category as kale and lettuce. Like, oh, like it's a salad, you eat it raw or whatever, you know? But like, yeah, I guess you're supposed to cook it. Sausages, okay. I've also never really liked coleslaw either, which is very cabbage heavy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's I haven't had it raw like without it being like in a coleslaw or something. But that's what I associate it with is like it looks like it's part of the lettuce family, so I wouldn't really think to cook it. I don't even buy it. Like I've never really made cabbage myself because I'm just like, eh. At one of those New Orleans, not really, bourbon chicken places in the mall. Pairs really nicely with something salty and sweet. Okay. What are your go-to meals? I do a lot of like bowls. I like meals where it's like different things put together in different ways. Like, um, and by that I mean like some days I may feel like having one thing more than the other. So if I'm like making a rice bowl or something, I can choose how much of each veggie to put in after I cook it. And then the next day, if I have it for lunch, I can like, oh, I want more of this one today. So I like a lot of stuff like that, like that way also, if I prepare a bunch of stuff, it can be used in different ways. So I like to do like sushi bowls a lot of the time, which is basically just a rice bowl but with like sushi seasoning on the on the rice. And then I like to do tacos and burritos really good. I haven't had that for a while, but I do wraps sometimes. Sometimes I do, yeah. If I have time, sometimes I'll do that so it makes it easier. I find also that like if I'm buying veggies um for the week and then if I'm preparing like if I cook the veggies at the beginning of the week and then I put them in the fridge, they're less likely to go bad because I've cooked them and I'm going to use them faster because I'm trying to use it up. Where if it's a raw veggie and I'm like, oh, I have to cook that, then I'm less likely to do it. So, furic, I don't know what that is. Sushi. Sushi's delicious. Yeah, thyme is good. But yeah, I eat a lot of sweet potato. I really like sweet potato. For breakfast, I have a lot of avocado toast. I do smoothies sometimes too. Japanese rice seasoning. Oh, I'm not sure what it's called exactly. I've sent it to a picture of it to the group chat before, or like the Discord chat thingy. Um, yeah, that's what it is exactly. And then I put like spicy mayo on it sometimes. So good. Yeah, sometimes there's egg in it, and sometimes there's they have like dried fish flakes in it, I've noticed. Like some of them will have like dried anchovy flakes, so I don't get those ones. Would not be ideal. So glad it's the weekend. Yeah. For me, it feels weird that it's the weekend, like that it's Friday, because yesterday was date night instead, and usually that's on Tuesdays, so I'm like, oh, this is weird. A delicious sauce this weekend, a vegan white gravy to go over vegan chicken patties. Oh, okay, that'd be good. Sometimes I'll do that for pasta. I'll make like what's it called? It's just like a white sauce with flour, butter, and water, I think. Flour, butter. I don't remember what the other thing is, but it's just like that simple white sauce, and then you just add like garlic to whatever you want. In terms of gravy, I really like mushroom gravy. I've come across quite a few recipes over the years for mushroom gravy, and it's usually really good. Broke it on Easter, have occasional cheat days, but I need to get your body into a healthier state. Okay. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder makes a delicious vegan white gravy. Yeah. Mushroom sauces on instead, they look so good. Mushroom sauce is delicious. I actually convinced my dad to do a mushroom gravy for Easter because he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make gravy, but we're having ham, so I have nothing to make gravy from." And I was like, "Oh, it's a perfect opportunity for you to try mushroom gravy." He's like, "Yeah, I guess so, but isn't that vegan?" I'm like, "Yes, and then I can have some just like everybody else." He was like, "Okay." And he made it, and everybody loved it. I was like, haha. I brought them mushroom gravy before, but nobody wants to try it. When I bring things, they're like, oh, it's vegan. Like, we never mind. Like, they won't try it. So they refuse. But he made it, so they didn't even question it. And then afterwards, I was like, it's vegan gravy. We weren't trying to, like, actually trick anybody because there's no, like, major allergies or anything like that. It was just, it so happened to be vegan. Like, I brought a scalloped potato recipe, and I have like all of it here because like they did not really get any because they're like, oh, it's vegan, never mind. So I have a bunch of scalloped potatoes in my fridge. How to make vegan ham? Yeah, how would that work? Need to show up early, make all the food, leave and act like you just got there. That's a good, yeah. Yeah, I would have to make a vegan ham somehow. I'd eat them all. I love scalloped potatoes. They're good. Yeah, they turn out really good. Oh yeah, the flour washing. Okay, I've seen that done for chicken, but I haven't seen it done for ham. How would you get the ham flavor really? I don't know how that works. But yeah, I've seen the flour washing method for like fake chicken. I'm like, what? I've never tried it myself, but it looks very involved. Maple syrup and liquid smoke. I could see that. Maybe I will do that next year, Megan. I'll just like completely fake things. And then I almost like, so we've already chosen our caterer. Almost out of spite, I chose just a fully vegan one because during Easter as well, every single member of the family there was like, so what's the food going to be like at your wedding? They'd be like, don't worry, it's going to be normal food. And they're like, oh, good, because I thought we were going to have to eat vegan at your wedding. I'm like, yeah, oh no, a tragedy. And out of spite, I was almost like, that's it. We're switching the caterer to a full vegan caterer just to get at them. Like, it's just annoying. Like, why are you so concerned? It's not like you're gonna eat something gross. You need to relax. Just eat something. It's not like they're all ask every single one asked me. Like, it's gonna be normal food with a vegan option. I'm like, good, okay. My goodness. In exchange for a wedding invite. A recipe you don't have to even change much, a different thing for cream and that's it. Yeah, basically. And like there's recipes that have cheese in it, but that's not even one of the ones I was making. I was making like a um it was just like a cream-based one and I just changed it and it was good. Okay, so for the leaves, I'm gonna do this. A potato au gratin or whatever with cabbage and sausage. Okay. Back when I was vegetarian, make food to bring to get together so I'd have food to eat, then everyone else would eat it. I mean, like I do the same, but I bring enough for everybody, but nobody eats it. And then the sides but for vegetarian, that's pretty easy. Like any sides that don't have meat in them, unless they just put meat in everything, because that wouldn't be good. But that's normally what I do is I'll just eat the sides. Like the mashed potatoes, they'll like separate it before they add the butter, and I'll add my own vegan butter to it. And things like that, like veggies, if they do it with oil instead. Yeah, Prue was trying to convince me that cabbage is delicious. They do, but they separate it before they do that so that I can have my own bowl and then I add my own stuff to it. No, like they give me a bowl and like I take out how much I want and then I add my own stuff to it. They're not that bad. They make sure that I have food. With almond milk, interesting. I feel like almond milk has so much of a flavor to it that using it in savory food sometimes lends it like a really strange taste. For savory food, I tend to use like soy milk or yeah, that's basically what I use because it's the most neutral I find. Um yeah, almond milk gives everything a bit of a flavor. It's okay for baking though, but I typically I use soy milk for things like that. with cashew milk 'cause it's supposed to be super creamy. Oh yeah, I could see that because it's thicker. Right? Yeah, I love mashed potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to trace the border here. I am. Hello, Kevin. Was I not supposed to be? Yeah, who knows what actually you don't fully know. I could be a zombie. It's a surprise? Oh. An AI generated pair of sentient hands. It's true. Yeah, you got me. That's true, yeah. This AI is very advanced. It can draw fingers, can generate fingers. Okay. So I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I need to feed Lily because she is hungry. But I'll be back.